Today we are diving into a journey many of us have considered but few have dared to take. A journey away from the world of social media. It's a place where we share our lives, our art and our thoughts, but it's also a place that we can leave us feeling empty, unfulfilled and sometimes even lost. Welcome to the Hovling Podcast. So, why will someone spend over a decade on social media, tirelessly posting every single day, only to decide enough is enough? Imagine pouring your heart into your work, only to get a few likes here and there. You gain followers, but then nothing. They disappear into the void, never to interact again. The whole process is just a hunt for that next dopamine hit. But is that all there is to it? Is that what life online has boiled down to? A series of empty, fleeting moments. Today I'm sharing my professional story. 14 years of trying to grow on every platform imaginable, hoping to reach that magic number, 1,000 followers. It wasn't just about the numbers, it was about finding fans. Finding my people. But instead, it often felt like being back in school, where the bullies told me to end my life. Social media can feel like that, an endless high school highway where you never quite belong. When social media stops working for you, it feels like you stop working. Worthlessness sets in, and let's face it, there are too many platforms out there, each with its own quirks and issues. Twitter is to spam people who don't even break the rules. Blue Sky, a battleground for political stupidness. Instagram, overrun with ads and algorithms that hide your posts. Threads, just people complaining about, ironically, Instagram's reach, and don't even get me started on Facebook. But then there is Vero, a little gem in the rough. It's like a throwback to Instagram before things got messy. It got that old school charm with beautiful photography and a community that feels okay. I still pop in there from time to time. I'm not addicted to it, and that's the beauty of it. Let's talk about why trying to grow on all social media platforms at once is a trap. Every year, these platforms find new ways to keep us hooked. But ironically, they do everything they can to make sure our followers don't see our posts. Did you know that less than 10% of your followers see your Instagram post? That's right, you're posting for a tiny fraction of people, while toxic debates rage on in the comments sections. I have tried them all, and it took years to break free. First, I deleted Facebook, then Instagram, finally Twitter. And now my phone is free of all social media apps, except for Vero and Cara. And even those, I don't scroll mindlessly. Social media even ruined my art journey. I was drawn into creating fan art, not because I loved it, but because I wanted the numbers. I wanted to be seen. And yet, even when I get those fleeting ideas to create something just for the clicks, those projects usually stop at the sketching stage, because deep down, I don't feel like doing it. Sure, you can grow faster with fan art. It appeals to establish fan bases. But what's the point in having a large following if they won't enjoy your original stuff? These platforms are designed to hook you, to keep you scrolling for hours. At my peak, I spent up to 3 hours a day staring at my screen. But now I cut that down just to 40 minutes. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. I will find myself going back to different apps, thinking this time will be different. This time I will grow. I did post daily for months, but nothing changed. And people would say, you need to be more active, more comments, more engaged. But for someone like me with ASD, that's exhausting, even online. And it stings, doesn't it? Seeing beginners get more engagement than you, it makes you wonder what's wrong with me. Then there is the negativity, the constant negativity. People at each other's throats over the smallest thing. You like a pink pillow instead of a green one. That's enough to spark a debate. So how did I start to break free? It wasn't easy. The first step was to log out on my phone and forgetting my password. And eventually I deleted the apps. I limited my access to desktop only, and even there I set blocks to keep me away most of the day. Over time, I simply forgot about these sites. And let me tell you, Twitter made it easy to quit when they suspended me for no reason. I never got an answer as to why, but honestly, I didn't need one. The only real loss? Companies are quicker to respond on Twitter than over the phone, but that's a small price to pay for peace of mind. And yet, I keep finding myself tempted to go back, to try to grow my newsletter, to sell, to connect. But hours later, I stop, because I realize it's just not worth it. I'd rather focus on something fun, something that brings me joy. If some people can grow without social media, like Cal Newport, for example, why can't we? So, do I use any social media apps? Well, yes, but sparingly. Vero for photography, Cara for art, the rest, I come and go, but mostly go. I don't see YouTube or Substack Notes as social media. They feel different, more purposeful. So here's the takeaway. Social media isn't the be-all and end-all. It's not where true growth happens. Growth happens when we focus on what we love, what brings us joy, and what feeds our souls. I'm here on the Hovling Podcast, on YouTube, Discord, and Buy Me a Coffee. These are the spaces where I can be me, without the noise, without the pressure. And maybe, just maybe, it's time we all hold a little louder for what truly matters. Thanks for listening. Stay true to yourself.